Hi guys, and welcome to the inaugural WoollyGerbil video blog. First off, apologies for the quality of the audio. I'll get that sorted for the next time round. Anyway, as some of you may know, we're currently working on our first app, Planet Garden, which is really exciting. And as is our philosophy, we are really focused on design. And so at the moment we're looking into the design of the application. And today I'm looking specifically at the logo design, okay? And you can see here I'm working away in Adobe Illustrator, and I'm working on a few different versions of the logo. My workflow is I'm sketching down a few ideas on using the pencil and paper, and then converting those into vector graphics using Adobe Illustrator. I could use Adobe Photoshop, which a lot of designers use to design logos, but I kind of prefer working in vector graphics, and I'm just more familiar really with Adobe Illustrator. So we're going to share some of these logos in the coming days when I get them done via Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and so on. But before I do that, I just wanted to show you the workflow that I'm using today, and hopefully you might get something out of it. So you can see here I have a basic sort of design, which is I have some text, and then I have this ellipse here, which is a perfect circle, and then I have this kind of sinuous line running along it, okay? So I'm basically going to show you how I created that. It's basically, we've got a couple of different shapes, we're kind of merging them into one. So it's kind of a useful tool, I think, or skill to have if you do use Adobe Illustrator. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just open up a new document here, just slightly off the screen, so I'll create that. Okay, so I've got 1000 by 1000 pixel wide Adobe Illustrator document open. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the ellipse tool, and I'm going to go into the center here, and I will create a circle. Okay, and I'm going to then just so we can see, I'll make this circle black with no edge. Okay, so I'll copy that and I'll paste it. Did that copy and paste? Yeah, it did. Okay, so there it is, pasted there. And I'm just going to make it slightly smaller. Okay, and in fact, I will make this one white like that, just so we can see it. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to create a ring. Okay, now you could say, well, this looks like a ring, but in fact it's two shapes on top of another. But I want to be able to create a ring so that if there are shapes behind it, they will come true, because it'll be transparent in the center. So what I do is I Control A or Command A on a Mac to select both these circles, and then using the Pathfinder tool I select this exclude. Okay, and what I get then is I get this single shape, which it's set up with a white fill. So let's change that to a black fill, and I'll get rid of that, the line, and there we go. Okay, so that's the first thing I've done. Okay, so that's our ring. Perfect. Okay, what I now want to do is I want to create that sinuous line that runs along like that. Okay, so what I'll do is I will just go into my layers panel here, and I'm going to lock that. I want to see it. I could hide it, but I do want to see it to be able to draw this this path. Okay, so the tool I'm going to use is this curvature tool here. I could use the pen and the drag to get those curved lines, but I think the curvature tool is the simplest way of doing that. Okay, so what I do with the curvature tool is I click somewhere where I want the line to start, so say about there, and then I single left click again about here, and you can see I'm getting this curve. Let's just I can shift as I can change that. I'm just gonna create a transparent fill there. It's just easier to see. And okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, not perfect. I could select these anchor points and move them around a bit and change the curvature if I want, but yeah, let's just move that up fraction, move that in. Okay, good enough for now. So I've got my first actually, yeah, well, let's just shift that. Okay, so I've got the first line, but it's a thicker line, and I want the line to be kind of organic. So I'm not just going to expand on the stroke width here. What I want to do is I want to draw another line. Okay, so just deselect, and I get my curvature tool again, and this time we'll start on this side. And I click here again, then I click here. You can see I got that. I click somewhere around here. Well, that's not working out so well, but we can change it in a moment. Okay, and we've got something like that. Okay, that's great. I could again shift those around, but let's just keep it for now. Okay, so now the thing is, I want to combine these two lines into a single shape. Okay, so I'll just zoom in here a bit. So what I want to do is I'll just grab the line tool and give it a rough end. Okay, so I'm just ending it there. And what I'll do to draw the second end is I'm just going to hide the ring. Okay, so I'm going to draw another line across there. Oh, that's not the way you draw lines. Escape that. Should have said that. Okay, like that. Okay, so if I now Control A to select all, and now I'm going to click this, it's underneath the pencil tool. I've already selected, but it's the join tool. Okay, so if I now just run that across there, you can see I have to select all again for some reason. It seems to do that. Okay, so it's joined those, which is great. I select all again. Let's join that. Select all again. Let's join that. Okay, great. And we have a single shape, which is looking nice. Let's show our ring again. And I'll just zoom out there a bit. Okay, that's actually slightly out there to join. So let's just move that up, and I can, I'll just select the single point there and just drag that in. So it's a single shape. I can do, I can manipulate it as vector graphics allow you to do. Okay, so I've got that. Now I want to combine these two shapes together into one single shape. So what I do is I have to unlock it. So I Control A, which selects both, and then I select this tool called the Shape Builder tool. Okay, it's a very nice tool. So basically, it highlights these blocks, these areas that have been created by the outlines. Okay, so I basically just left click and drag, and you can see that's created a single area there, a single shape. Do it again, drag through that, drag there, drag to there. Oops, and there we go. And it's a single shape. So I can escape out of that. It's actually transparent fill and stroke. So let's just give it so there we go. I'll get rid of that stroke. So there we go. So it's a single shape. It's got anchor points. I can move them around a bit, but that gives you a sort of idea as to two really powerful tools. Well, actually three. You've got the Pathfinder, which we use to create the original ring. Then you've got the join tool to combine these two paths for the line. And then finally we have the shape builder tool to combine the ring and the sinuous line. So please check back in the future on our Twitter, Instagram or Facebook pages. I'll be posting hopefully a new video blog every day as I go through different stages of the development for Project Garden. And so you'll see how the app develops, and hopefully you can learn something as well. So see you next time.